everybody, this is Shotoman, and I'm joined by Knight, and welcome to Red and Blue, our first podcast where we basically talk about, well, anything, you know what I mean? Just whatever we feel like talking about.
Hello, Internet.
That's Knight right there. He's blue, and I'm red. But, I guess we can jump right into this. Today's episode is our Pokemon Gen 6 wish list. And our first topic are some of the new Pokemon that we want to see. Like, Knight mentioned that he heard that we have that there are going to be some new types.
That's speculation.
Yeah, speculation. We have word, through the grapevine that there are going to be some new types. And among them are, what were they?
Well, the first, there's a pair of them, and it's all based around the two new legendary Pokemon. So you have the light type, which people are saying Xerneas is going to be. That's because it has like the entire light spectrum on its antlers, and then you have the sound type that Yveltal? Yveltal is supposed to have, because it's based off of a Wyvern, which is a type of dragon that uses sound to hurt things.
Well, my main thing about this speculation is that if they do that, like if they make new types, then I don't necessarily want them to change a lot of, like, I want it to be all new Pokemon of that type, and maybe one or two Pokemon that have that added on to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that was another part of the speculation, that most of the new Pokemon that they would introduce would hold those types.
Yeah, but like,
in all honesty, I don't think the sound type is gonna pan out too well.
Yeah, that doesn't too much seem to be like it get very far, especially, if you throw that in front of like Mr. Mime or Exploud or Electrode.
Soundproof is a thing.
Yeah, and it make those Pokemon either really beast or it make them pretty useless because their moves don't do anything or something. I don't know, but
If anything, I would love, because I think it's way past due for us to have a new type. The last time we got new types was in second generation, and they said it was to balance out the game. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't balance out the game, but I think the game still favors certain types of Pokemon more than others.
Yeah, dragons are still top dog around these parts.
Yeah.
And with these type combinations, you got Bug Steel really just grinding people into the dirt.
Steelix, not Steelix, damn.
Scizor. Yeah.
Scizor
Messing up.
Is a beast.
Yeah.
Even that new Ant Durant, it's not
incredibly terrible.
It's not top tier, but I think it's a bitch to kill.
Yeah. So we could use some balancing a little bit, I mean, if not the types, then I would like for more moves to count, like more ice type moves, like on the physical side, or the special side, more rock type moves, especially more rock type moves. Like,
rock type doesn't get any love.
The strongest, most available rock type move we have is like Stone Edge, and
doesn't it do like 70?
Let
me see. I'll look it up.
We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that part out. No, we're not. But like, the problem I have with that move is that its accuracy is like not good. I mean, it's okay, but when you have Earthquake, which has 100% accuracy and 100% base power, Rock needs to step his game up, because, you know, them flying types, they're scary.
Okay, so I looked it up, and I don't use Stone Age a lot, so I really didn't know much about it. But it does have 100 base power, but it's just only 80% accurate.
Which, in layman terms, mean it's not hitting. Like,
you are the only person who has bad luck with anything that doesn't have 100% accuracy.
Man, I will miss something with 95% accuracy. It's terrible. It's like I stick with moves like Smackdown, and like I get no kills, but I always hit. I mean, I will hit you with a swift, and you're not gonna like it. But all jokes aside,
I mean, aside, I don't mind. Like I said, I want new types. Specifically, I want one new type. And in all honesty, I didn't really think it was a good idea beforehand. But now that I'm seeing these new legendary Pokemon, I think that it's going to be a thing. So I've come to accept it. I don't think the sound type is going to pan out, but I definitely think the light type is going to be a thing. And anybody who looks at Yveltal and doesn't think that's a dark type Pokemon, I mean, come on, guys. It's mainly black. It even has.
It could be a ghost. It could be a.
It could not be a ghost.
It could be a dragon.
It even has that little thing around his neck, kind of like Darkrai does.
Does it?
Yes.
Huh.
Like.
Yeah, we're gonna pull a picture up for you guys to show you during the video, because you know this video is gonna have like slides and stuff. Oh yeah, just like that, huh? Man.
This is a dark type Pokemon.
I'm personally rooting for Xerneas personally. Like, I think that this deer brain bird looks awesome.
I think it looks stupid.
Man, you're a hater. and that's all I have to say about that.
I'm Team Yveltal all the way, man. I've already chosen sides.
Like,
my favorite color is blue, and I'm Yveltal all the way.
I don't know how you do it. Maybe we'll have a shiny blue Yveltal for you. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Or it could be all black. That would be just
bitching. It'd be badass. I would love it.
Yes. Isn't the show PG thing?
I doubt it.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Anyways, let's talk about.
I kind of want to talk about
the type combos.
Yeah, the type combos. When on earth, Gamefreak, are we going to get the insanely requested fire electric type combination?
Man, we have that. Rotom Heat, sir.
I'm sorry, that does not count. He is a ghost type Pokemon.
What are you talking about? Gen 5? He is totally heat. He is a heater.
No.
Stove.
No,
guy. Oven.
Rotom don't count. People think Rotom is a goddamn legendary.
Man,
he don't count.
I know. It's so. I'm like, I personally don't consider him a legend.
He is not a legendary.
I don't know.
He doesn't even have the stats to be considered legendary.
Yeah, that's. But then again, some of these legends are kind of butt.
Okay, they're butt. That's because their stats spread is butt. They have the stats to be considered legendary.
Potato. But
the base stat value is legendary, is what I'm saying.
But yeah, that fire electric, another one that's like, I don't know, actually good, would be pretty cool. I'm hoping Fennekin is not a fire psychic or a fire dark. I want to see Fennekin be something completely out of the ordinary. Honestly.
I wouldn't mind a pure fire type for a change, in all honesty, because we have not had a pure fire type Pokemon since Typhlosion. And actually only Typhlosion. Let me finish my statements, good sir.
Well,
only Typhlosion. Yet we have had several pure grass types.
I mean, we got Darmanitan, and he
ain't no damn starter.
True. But, you know, he's got strength, he's powerful, and he's very destructive. Shout out to Shofu right there. So now we're definitely not PG-13, guys. Yeah. And another thing I really want for this new generation, new evolutions.
Everybody wants new evolutions. I mean, we can go down the list so many different Pokemon that deserve evolutions. Farfetch'd.
That's pretty absurd. That's pretty absurd.
That needs to be the name of Farfetch'd evolution. It needs to be absurd. It needs to be a flying type, and it needs another typing. I would make a flying psychic type.
But we have Sigilith, man, and it's already good.
But it looks ugly as hell. Lie and say it don't.
Okay. It looks okay.
No, you lying.
No, I'm not.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Y'all can't even see my face. Shut up. Whatever. Moving along. I'd like to see a lot of Gen 2 and 3. Well, we've had plenty of Gen 2. I'd like to see some Gen 3 evolutions because Tropius, Mawile.
I saw a thing on the internet a while back. It was on a YouTube video a couple of days ago about exactly what we're talking about, evolutions for older Pokemon. Somebody suggested that Tropius should evolve into a grass dragon. And I thought that was fucking awesome.
That would be scary. Like, especially if they give it something like chlorophyll or solar power.
It is a definite threat.
Like,
think of a dragon that can heal.
Well, I mean, we got Roost. I mean, we got Dragonite.
Roost, but
we got the D-Knight with the multi-scale, hard.
I'm talking about a dragon that has access to Leech Seed or Giga Drain. Let me hurt you while I heal.
You ask. Ooh, you asking for too much, man.
I'm not asking for too much.
You sitting on Santa's lap asking for like an AK-47.
I'm not.
Laced with cyanide and
I am asking
I don't know
for nothing less than a nuclear explosion.
Anyways, I want to see some new gym leader types.
I definitely want to see. It's not so much gym leader. I think they've touched on every type by now for a gym leader.
Yeah.
But there aren't as many repeats of lesser known gym leaders.
Yeah, like maybe flying,
steel. I think Jasmine might be the only steel type gym leader.
Wasn't that the one with the Lucario?
No, Jasmine from second generation.
I have no idea what you're talking about because my memory of second gen went out the door by the time third gen happened.
But I can't. I'm gonna look up gym leaders and see.
All right.
I think Jasmine is the only steel type gym leader.
How many poison do we have? We had
Koga.
We got Naruto.
Jamie. You shut your ass up.
We got Naruto. We got Rockstar.
We have 3 poison type gym leaders.
Okay.
And one of those, actually 2 of those, are gym leaders of the same gym.
Really?
They were just in different. Like Koga was the gym leader for the original games.
And then he went to the Elite Four.
Yeah. And then his daughter took over the same gym.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. So you got Naruto and then like
You better not say something.
the Naruhina love baby.
We are cutting that out.
No, we're not.
We don't cut anything out.
Yeah, this is one take all day. So, oh yeah. You just scroll past that Sylveon thing.
Oh, yes, this thing.
I kind of want to talk about that for a little bit.
Eevee's new evolution.
Yeah.
And God, what an adorable mess they have made here.
It looks like a flying type.
It looks like a girl.
Yeah, it looks like it only has one gender, for one.
I mean, even Espeon looks like it can be either. You can have Espeon's very gender neutral.
Yeah, but this is clearly a girl.
It's pink. And it's not pink. It has pink accents.
Right now, what it reminds me of is like Nido King and Nido Queen. Like, I think they might go there. right now, looking at it,
who would be the male counterpart then?
it'd be something that looks obviously male and of a different type that's probably super effective to whatever it is, which I'm going to guess flying because
I don't think so.
it looks really feathery. I'm not gonna lie.
This thing's type has probably being argued to no end all over the internet right now.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'm too afraid to look because I feel like people are gonna kill each other over it. But
Good point.
I think this is just me and what I want, but I want this to be a normal type.
Oh yeah, you want that adaptability.
I want it to be a normal type, and I want it to get adaptability.
Yeah.
Because an evolution of Eevee with adaptability, for those of you who don't know what adaptability does, it basically increases damage if you use a move that is the same type as you.
So it's like stab
on top of a stab.
Yeah. So
and you pair that with return and make sure your Eevee loves you.
Or you make sure your Eevee hates you with frustration.
I'm just saying, you get 120 base power move with stab with adaptability.
Yeah.
This thing is a threat if it's a normal type.
Yeah, like on anything that's not like Steelix or a ghost or
Foresight.
Can Eevee learn Foresight?
I didn't think any. I thought all Pokemon could learn Foresight, honestly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all Pokemon can learn Protect, and Rest, yeah, but maybe not Foresight per se. You should look that up. And while you're looking that up, we can get started on talking about our next topic, items. I'd like to see some new items.
Before we go to items, I have to go back to like the gym leader thing, because not only do I want to see new gym leaders, I want to see more type variation in the Elite Four, because I don't think there has ever been an electric type Elite Four member.
You're right. Huh.
There's never been an electric type Elite Four member. There has only ever been one fire type Elite Four member.
And he was pretty cool. He had an airflow-ish.
Yeah, Flint.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
No, Eevee cannot learn Foresight, by the way. But there's so much room in the Elite Four for new typing. A Steel type Elite Four member. I'm not saying a champion like Steven was, and even Steven didn't use all Steel type Pokemon.
Yeah.
But a Steel type Elite Four member, I would love. I would love to see an Electric type Elite Four member. I would love to see a It came in and went. A Grass type Elite Four member.
Yeah, that's the one. We have fighting. We have do we have flying? Have we seen flying yet?
There's never been a flying type Elite Four member. I think he would get his ass kicked way too easy, in all honesty. It depends on what.
Yeah, it depends on depends on who's rolling with him. Honestly,
how many of those Pokemon know Brave Bird?
All of them. Get that Unpheasant thing out of here. Yeah.
Unpheasant can totally use Brave Bird
in the show. Get this non-canon out of here. That's the same. Those are the same people whom said that fire types were super effective against water types. Those are also the same people who said that.
I don't think that's the same team.
They also said that Arbok evolved into Sceptile.
When?
Not Sceptile, but Survivor.
When?
Look it up.
I don't want to.
Because you know I'm right.
It's too depressing.
But to not derail this too hard, let's get on to items. I'd like to see a entry hazard nullifying item.
That would be awesome.
Something that would keep me from having to run a rapid spinner. I just put it on the Pokemon that's super duper frail, go in and just cause damage.
Or even an ability, honestly, that could do that would be pretty great.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, an item would mix up the competitive battle game a little bit, because you would be forced to run that item instead of, say, leftovers or a choice item. So you're making a sacrifice.
Yeah,
by using that item. So it's give and take.
But some Pokemon are strong enough to not necessarily need an item. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess my go-to would be in this situation maybe a Dragonite. Maybe a Dragonite don't need an item. Maybe he can come in with that item that nullifies entry hazard so that his multi-scale stays up.
I mean, but if you do have an item like that, and I'm just switching back and forth between the arguments, but if you do have an item like that, then people are just going to throw it on their Darmanitan's hands, and it's just going to come out the gate swinging.
Well, not all the time, because there are some fast things that can use Earthquake. So that won't always be the case. I personally enjoy Choice Scarf on my Darmanitan Darwin. What would be some of the in-game items that, you know, something that doesn't actually affect battles at all?
In the trailer, there seems to be like pretty much every generation up until this point has had a bicycle. And in the trailer, it looks like the main character is on roller skates.
Oh yeah, I remember that part. He was like, I thought he was like being a smooth criminal or something, running real slow.
But forward.
But forward, you know, he was having a new take on the Michael Jackson moonwalk. But you know, that would be pretty awesome. I would love to be all Tony Hawk on skateboards, you know, doing kickflips and stuff. And speaking of kickflips, if bikes are in this generation, I want tricks that were like in Gen 3. That would be cool. Like the wheelie, the hop.
There were only two tricks. There was like the wheelie
and the bunny hop. But if you make more, that would be pretty awesome. And Game Freak could get real clever with it and give it Pokemon names. Think about it. You could do the Kingler. And it'd be some weird shellfish type.
God no.
Tony Hawk. I'm totally at this very clip. I'm going to play a clip of Tony Hawk Pro Skater gameplay of someone doing a super duper combo right here. I'm gonna do it. But anyways, that would be really cool. I want to see it.
There needs to be way more character customization, because every generation we all look exactly the same.
Well, there's been rumors.
There's been rumors. There's been hope, and we've requested it for I don't know how long.
Well, they gave it a shot. They gave it a shot in
Battle Revolution.
Yeah, Battle Revolution. They gave it a shot.
But that's a Wii game.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it on my 3DS. I just got a 3DS. I want to see it on my 3DS. Even if it's just me changing the color of my hat. I mean, I would love not to have the same color hat as the person I'm battling.
That's some truth. That's good. That's good. Like, and y'all gotta go all out on this. This is gonna have to be some Soul Calibur 4. Like some World of Warcraft type character customization. I better be able to change the color of the socks I'm wearing that you can't even see. For real.
So long as they force people to wear clothes, I'm good.
Yeah, there can be no clothing options. I don't keep clothes on.
Keep clothes on.
There are other games for that.
Anybody got time for that?
Yeah, we got Soul Calibur 4. You can go make your naked men, women, people there. Or Hack Brawl or something. Anyways,
like more gameplay things, like choosing what Pokemon starts the battle. Is it like we every time we go into the patch of grass,
right?
The lights flash. Oh, the first Pokemon in my party is gonna automatically start this battle. I don't like that.
I mean, in the show they didn't even do that. Like in the show, he'd run up to something and be like, "Oh, it's this guy. Get him! Let me get this Pokemon out of my bag. Go, you!" And he'd throw a Bulbasaur out and fight.
Or or Charmander,
Or Squirtle.
or Mewtwo. If
Yeah.
we're talking about Red and not Ash, who was a bitch.
Man. I'm not even gonna comment. I'm not gonna start that here. Not this week. We have a week for that. We will have a week.
We will have a week for that.
And it will basically be a very unorthodox who would win, but with really weird characters. And we're gonna also have a week called Pokemon versus the World, where we will pit Pokemon up against unorthodox characters and see who would win between them. But getting ahead of ourselves, let's get back to these items, this customization, these clothes. Ben, I want to change my skin color sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I don't. You guys can't really see us, but we're two pretty dark brothers. And I'm not light skinned at all.
In the least, like we look like. I'm not gonna make that joke right in this in this instance. I'm not gonna make a joke. However, you know,
I want to be black.
we it's not that we would like to have more variety in our character selections. We like to be able to choose what type of shirt we want. We like to choose what color shirt that is.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna throw a NPC in the game, and it's an African American basketball player,
the hoopster.
how come I can't be black as well?
Oh my goodness.
If you're gonna make the Jamaican dancers with their dreadlocks,
man,
how come I can't have that option? I want dreadlocks.
You leave Eddie Gordo and Kristen and Tekken.
They were all guys. They were all guys.
You leave Eddie Gordo and Tiger and Tekken.
None of them had an afro. They were all dreadlocks.
You shut up. Basically, we ask for a little more customization, you know, a little more leeway in that. We like to, you know, change our height. Since this is actually a fully 3D game, you should kind of do what Pokemon Battle Revolution did and have like...
I don't know about that. I don't know about changing the height part.
What?
I don't know about changing the height part.
For real?
Because, you know, certain things in the game are kind of set.
Yeah.
So,
But
I think once you start messing with the height, it makes it a little bit different. You're a teenager. You don't need to be that tall. Why do you need to be 6 foot?
Ben, your roommate. This man is like building 2-story.
He's also not a teenager.
That doesn't. Shut up. Whatever. Anyways, I'm asking for more customization. That's not too much to ask.
I know one thing that Shoto brought up but while we were picking out the topic, was maybe some going back to old regions.
Oh yeah, I remember. Like, I would really like if we can. I would really like if we could, if not visit the entire region, go to like high profile areas, like be able to visit Saffron City or Sutopolis or somewhere, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, I am still waiting on the day that they put every region in one game. It would be the last game. That would be when Gamefreak has just been told that they are going bankrupt and there's only enough funds for one game. That's gonna be the game they make.
Ben, you know that's not gonna happen.
I don't care if it's not gonna happen.
You know
I can dream.
What might happen?
Gonna take my dreams away from me.
What would be pretty awesome and might happen is that they would make one final game and like release DLC periodically, like new Pokemon every so often, a new region. It sort of kind of be like an MMO.
And they can do that with the 3DS.
Yeah, they could. You know, they're
You can download stuff.
Technology is improving. We have the technology.
I would not even mind seeing that on a Wii, in all honesty. I would not mind having a role-playing Pokemon game on the Wii U. It'd have to have every region on it, otherwise I wouldn't buy it, but still.
and to be able to start wherever you want would be pretty cool.
I don't know. I think,
to have the different hometowns as choices as where you want to start.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that being able to start off in Cinnabar Island would be pretty cool because you know you're pretty far away from getting surf to do anything.
So yeah, if you pick between Pallet or New Root Town or New Bark Town or any of these other towns,
New towns, yeah. But you get what I'm saying.
There's this one big thing that people have been screaming for since 4th generation.
Oh yeah, what's that?
So in 2nd generation,
Yeah,
which was Gold and Silver,
right,
and Crystal,
right.
they did Fire Red and Leaf Green. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry, that was 3rd gen. That was in 3rd generation they did that. In 4th generation, they remade.
They did the Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You want the remake for Ruby and Sapphire?
Yes. And if not both, at least Emerald.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, because we thought we were gonna see that with 5th generation,
But then Pokemon pulled like
instead they gave a sequel.
pulled like an elephant out of their hat and were like, surprise, new game.
Like not even. I'm pretty sure it was like a year later, and now it's a year later, and we have another. It's not just a new game, new generation.
I mean, we ain't even ankle deep in this metagame yet.
Mitchell hasn't even finished Black 2 yet.
Oh, you out me like that. Oh, you dirty. You wait till next week. Oh, you dirty. He's right. I'm making him finish my game for me so that I can start salving and battling and shit. But yeah, like we've yet to have they even released Meloetta yet?
No.
So dang, Pokemon, y'all are
Well,
jumping the gun.
I don't think it hasn't come to America yet. It may be in Japan, but I don't think Meloetta's come to America yet.
Oh, okay. But like this is a pretty fast jump. We had Black and White, and then not long after that, Black 2, White 2. Now we're on another generation. Now that we've sort of kind of covered everything, I guess we'll call it a wrap. I'm Shotoman.
And I'm Knight.
And we will see you next week where we talk about a topic that we will have in the description box below where you can pick and decide on what you want. Maybe you guys can comment on what you want us to do next. And we'll do that. Anyways, we out. I'm about to play me some Marvel and he's about to
play pool.
Play some pool because, you know, he's a beast pool player and I'm pretty scrub at Marvel. Anyways, peace out, guys.
Peace.